These are the top 10 most frequently asked questions about NEET PG counseling, and you must not miss it. You know why? Because I am an expert in NEET PG counseling. Hello, I'm Dr. RMD and I'm here to discuss the top 10 questions that people ask me. Watch this video till the end because the 10th question is the one which is frequently asked to me. So here is the first question that is frequently asked to me regarding NEET PG counseling. So the first FAQ is, when will NEET PG counseling 2025 begin? To be frank, after October 1st week. That is because MCC has not yet released a list of candidates who are qualified and also the rank list. After this list is released, then the brochure of MCC comes, and then state government start releasing their own brochures, and state counseling also starts. So I would tell after October 1st, but if there is a court case that is going on, then it might even get delayed. So you are safe till October 1st. Second frequently asked question, what is my opinion on NEET PG Supreme Court case petition that has been filed regarding Marks Discrepancy? I would tell nothing is going to change. That is because even though there has been a petition in the Supreme Court for Marks Discrepancy, I will bet NBEMS will never release their answer key, because if they release, then there will be huge discrepancies in the type of questions that are framed and also on the number of options that are correct. Also, NBEMS has never leaked it questions anywhere. So that's why they have given their MCQ IDs and the answers that you have written, but never questions and options are released to the public. If it does, then it will be out as NEET UG 2024. It will be like a big scam, and there is a possibility that NEET PG 2025 might be scheduled again. So that's why, to avoid this, I don't think NBM is going to release anything, and nothing is going to change. Third most asked question is, sir, how do I choose branch of my choice? How do I choose my dream branch? So it's very simple. What was your dream branch before you attempted NEET PG exam will be your first choice. That is, well, if you wanted to get a dermat seat, or if you wanted to get a radio seat, or if you wanted to get a medicine seat, that becomes your dream branch first priority, and it has nothing to do with your rank. Suppose your seat of choice was medicine, and after the result has been announced, you switch on to pediatrics because you want a branch for your rank range. Then you are biased in that. So don't be biased. Don't depend on peer pressure. Whatever was your choice before NEET PG exam will still be the first priority. Just the colleges change. So priority never changes. Next, fourth most frequently asked question to me is how to get contacts from various colleges, and I would say that is pretty easy in the in this current world of social media. You have a lot of social media accounts where you find people based on their institutes where they study in or the places where they work. So use social media. One. Second is use respective department contacts. Like for example, if you want an OBG seat, just talk to OBG residents from your college, from your UG college, and then build up contact from there. What you have to do is contact tracing. And third, talk to people anywhere. You can ask me also. You can ask in my Instagram. If I know, I can connect you to people who are willing to talk to you. So these three things. Fifth most important question, and you wouldn't believe this, never. This is the most important question that has been asked to me. Sir, how is radiation oncology? I really don't know why people are asking me about radiation oncology, but this has been one of the most frequently asked questions. To be frank, I don't have much idea because my institute doesn't have radiation oncology branch as such. You'd need to talk to experts regarding this. That is what my suggestion is. Sixth important FAQ, MD versus DNB. Which to choose? I would say DNB in a metro city like Delhi, Mumbai is much better than MD in a peripheral college. The reason is infrastructure and the approach that they use, especially for medical fields. For surgical fields, what depends is hands-on. So I don't think for surgical fields it matters much, but for medical fields, definitely. For example, if I give an option between choosing a peripheral state college for MD pediatrics versus DNB pediatrics in, like for example, Gangaram Hospital in Delhi, I would select DNB in Gangaram. That is because Gangaram is a prestigious institute and it has various contacts. It has its own research-oriented program. It is well renowned even outside India. So this is how you need to distinguish. It finally depends on what you want to do in future and where you want to settle. If you settle in a very periphery, no one cares whether you have done MD or DNB. If you want to go abroad, no one cares whether you have done MD or DNB. It just matters in corporate setup and in top hospitals. Next, seventh most important frequent asked question is, what are some lesser known facts regarding counseling which normal people don't know? First, there are some colleges which have minority seats. For example, St. John's in Bangalore. CMC Vellore also has some minority seats. So these are open to that category minorities only. There are also some institutional seats. That is, if you work for that institute for 2 years, let's say CMC Vellore, if you have been an in-service candidate for them, then you get additional advantage in PG degree. Also, there are some colleges which are less known, like for example, RIMS Imphal, which goes for a lesser rank, but still it's a central institute. Also, there are various other quotas like Army quota. There are specialized quotas in different state counseling. That's why I always say information is power. Unless you know these things, you won't be able to apply that in your NEET PG counseling. Eighth most frequently asked question to me is, can I drop? So in the order of my list, it is 8th, but in the frequency of this question has been asked, it is on top 3. So this is the third most question that has been asked to me. Can I take a drop? I would say that depends on 3 factors. One is, do you have a job or not? If you don't have a job, take a part-time job. Second is, do you have family responsibilities or not? If you have various family responsibilities, take a seat, whatever seat you get. And third is, if this was your second or third attempt, definitely you should be joining an offline coaching institute rather than an online coaching institute. If all these 3 criteria fulfill, definitely your chance of getting a seat in upcoming NEET PG or INICT is going to be immensely exponential, rather than if you don't satisfy these 3 conditions. Because once you satisfy these 3 conditions, definitely it will guarantee you a better study environment. That is my take on this. What is the second most common question that is asked to me? That is, how to know which college is toxic. So I would rather say, talk to a first year PG, second year, third year and an SR, and then read about incidents on newspaper, read it on news. Also ask people who have left that college, which is the best indicator of known toxicity, because an SR might not, who is working in that institute, might not tell you everything. PG who is working may not tell you everything, but the person who has left that PG course from that college after 3 years, he will be the best person to guide you. So that's why talk to these people. Also, you'll be having a list of few colleges on maybe Twitter or on Instagram. There are like a few colleges which are very notorious for this. So take a list of this and expand like investigate in detail regarding this, because toxicity is one thing you have to avoid. So now you'll be wondering, what is the first most important question, the most frequently asked question? In my Instagram right now, there are 500 to 600 questions based on this single topic, this single question. And that question is, I have got a rank of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which college, which seat will I get? This is the most frequently asked question. And I'll tell you, just watch this video of mine, which you get in the thumbnail of this. Just watch this video and it will answer all your questions. So if you have any doubt, you can contact me over Telegram, you can contact me over Instagram. You can also follow my WhatsApp channel for all NEET PG counseling details. Thank you.